What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is where I like to take a second to remind you guys to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for future uploads, like and comment on this video. All right, let's get into it. Next up on the turntable, we've got this Hot Wheels casting. This is a 1969 Ford Torino Talladega. And as you can see, it's a little play worn. It's not too bad. Got a few scuffs on the roof, a little bit on the front there. Not terrible. Got a little bit of the paint missing, but again, everything else is still in really good shape on this casting. All the chrome is still there. So, we're going to jump off into a custom on this bad boy. I don't have this one drilled apart yet because I am waiting on the drill to charge. But as always, next up will be the car taken apart so you guys can take a look at everything. And we'll discuss it from there. Okay, so real quick, this is where I'm at with the Ford Torino build. You guys can see I got the body over here ready for some primer. Got all the casting lines sanded down, taken care of. I actually hit the whole body of this car with the sandpaper, usual 120 grit, then I switched to a 600, and then ran over the whole thing with some steel wool. And then your chassis here, regular plastic chassis. We'll do the details to that we need to do. Probably the brake lights for sure. More than likely we'll leave the headlights chrome. Glass is in pretty good shape. Not a whole lot going to have to be done with that. Interior, probably just going to leave it black. I may add some detail to it. I haven't decided 100% on that one yet. But probably just going to be black. We'll see. And then I got a new set of monoblock wheels picked out for it. Some red Dunlop racing wheels. I think it'll look pretty sharp on this one. So next up, I'll get the primer on it, get the details added that I'm going to be doing, and get the wheels on the chassis. Alright, so the body is in the black primer, which might tell you that I'm going to be shooting a metallic on it. You can see it a little bit back there. I'm still using the Krylon matte black for my primer. And I know I usually show you guys, what I was talking about earlier, the chassis with the wheels on it and the details and all that stuff. But as you can see, I've got it back here in a little jar, which I haven't ever mentioned before. It's a really good idea to store all your parts in a little jar or a cup or something like that, especially if you're going to be going away from the build for a while, which I tend to do most of the time. But anyway, I haven't committed to adding the wheels and stuff to the chassis just yet because I want to make sure that everything goes well with the paint job and the decals that I have picked out for this car. We're going to be doing a 70's style race decal set up on this one. So again, I just want to make sure before I commit the wheels to the chassis, because I usually glue them in and I know I can get them back out of there, but it just makes for a lot of cleanup in the axle area and wasting the axles, because these monoblock axles are brass and they're, once they bend, they're done either way. So just makes sense to wait a little bit on that, but won't take up too much of your time right here. You guys can see, like I said, I'm going to shoot it in a metallic. It's a white metallic pearl or something like that, I think. Let's see. White opal. I think it's going to look pretty good. But you can see I got that, picked that up on clearance. Just cheap stuff, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot this with that. And once everything goes well with the paint job and the decals, clear coat and all that good stuff, I'll go ahead and commit to adding the wheels and stuff to the chassis, putting in the details. It's not going to be a whole lot of details on this one, but we'll see what we can do. Stick around and check it out. Alright guys, here we are with the final reveal on the 69 Ford Torino Talladega. As I mentioned earlier, you can see I went with the 70s style race car look on this one. I showed you guys earlier, I used that metallic white opal acrylic paint for this build, and I can pretty much tell you guys can't pick it up on camera. It's a very small flake, but it looks really nice in the light. I like that it's a small flake like that, because you know it is a race car, but you guys know me, I love those metallics so much. They're just, I don't know, I just love them. So either way, I like the fact that it's a very small flake, but I think it came out beautiful. Usually I show you guys the details and the wheels on the chassis and all that good stuff before I get to this point, so didn't really have much to show you. You can see on the taillights here, and then as it spins back around on the headlights, I just blanked them out basically like they would have done on the race cars in the 70s. I think the wheels look beautiful on this one. I've done a couple of these in this style before, but I think with this one I hit it a little bit more on the head as far as the 70s style look. I mean, the other ones look really good too, but I think this one might be the better of the few that I've done. I love the way it sits on those wheels. It looks really great. Give you guys a little shot of the top real quick. You can see I lost a little bit of ink on my decal on that number 4 up on the roof there, but it's alright. I still rolled with it. It's a battle scar, right? Who knows? I still think it come out really nice. Still very happy with it. No details on the interior. No details on the chassis. Left everything nice and chromed out. That's pretty much it, guys. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you like it as much as I do. And as always, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.